Hello, I'm BOODFM and welcome to episode 56 of the Black and Yellow with our Denton Villa. As always, thanks for joining me. Hopefully, you're going to smash the like button and help support the episode and the series. And if you want to support the channel, you can always pledge to my Patreon. You'll find a link down below in the description. Right, last episode, we had an interview with my assistant, Jamie Cardwell. Been my assistant for 8 years. And well, we've got a bit of news about Jamie. Also, I played quite a few games, and you might remember we lost the opening game against Leeds. Brilliant. We've got a European game for you today, though, so that should be quite fun. And I've got loads of what to show you. The results have been crazy. Some crazy games. And something that I'm really proud of. So it's the usual old schnizzle that we go through in a Denton Villa episode. Thank you for taking the time out your busy day to watch it. And don't forget, if you want to win a Denton Villa shirt, I'm giving 6 away. All you've got to do is watch the last episode and find out how to enter. Yeah? Do you want to win a shirt? Do you want to become an official member of the Denton Army? Well, go and check it out. Right then, let's get into it. Well, the first game I'm going to share with you is actually the second game of the season. And it was another defeat. So we lost the opening 2 games of the Premier League. And I was getting a bit worried. I'll be completely honest with you. Humphreys, who on the face of it, he was the best player in the Championship. He had a good year last year. And when you look at him, he don't look like a Premier League player, but he just works well for the team and in the tactic, and he was the best player. My new superstar wonder kid centre half was crap, and I was panicking. But in the next game, the third game of the season, we bounced back with a fantastic result and showed what we really are about by beating Spurs, a great team, in a fantastic stadium, 1-0, and we ground this out. They were better than us. They were. Even the press said Villa were lucky to win. But that's what you need sometimes. I mean, look how many yellows. We battled it out. Stevens, my other new wonder kid centre-half, was amazing. My defence was really good, to be fair. Oh, we were lucky. Seriously. And then I'm going to show you the fourth game, because this is also very important. Another win. So 2 losses, 2 wins. But it's against Chelsea. And this is what I mean. How did we lose against Leeds and Brighton? No offence to them teams. And then we beat Spurs, and then we come back home and we beat Chelsea 2-1. Lucky again, I suppose. You could say that. We scored a goal. Tuppen, who was worried, it started quite slowly. He's got a bit better. Scored the winner in the 82nd minute. I mean, when we went 1-0 down, I thought we'd done. But wow, proud dad moment. And then the last game I'm going to show you is well into the season at this point. It's in end of November. Man City were 3rd in the league, and I did not expect to win this because of another game I played against Manchester United, which I'll show you in a minute. So I didn't expect to win this. 5-0. Their manager, what was he doing? What was their players doing? Look at the keeper. I mean, is this really happening? Do you ever do that when you're playing a result like this is just unfolding in front of your eyes? Ellison, Tuppen got 2. Alisson, Rambo got on the score sheet. Amazing game. So if you look at the fixtures as a whole, you'll see we're not done too bad, have we? So after them first 2 defeats, obviously to Leeds and Brighton, we then obviously beat Spurs, Chelsea. We then went on to beat Wolves 2-1, which was brilliant. Spanked Borough, and I'm thinking, right, we're getting the ball rolling there. We're really confident. Drew with Arsenal. Arsenal aren't that good though. Arsenal like in the bottom half, so that's not that great. But it's still great. It's still Arsenal. And then we went to Old Trafford. We went there last year, remember, and FM beat them 2-1. Not this year. Yeah, they got revenge. In style, and absolutely annihilated us. Annihilated. But we did bounce back on TV, beating Southampton. Then we got beat off Liverpool. I hate Liverpool. Drew with Fulham. Obviously the City game, which was amazing. We got beat off Burnley, but I B-teamed this. I've been rotating quite a bit, and they've been doing well. Yeah, maybe slipped up a bit there. Last game I've played, we won 2-1. And if you look at the top, you'll see we're doing okay in the league. Here it is, 8th. Obviously we finished 7th last year. If we could stay around here, if this kind of form stays the same, I'll be happy with that. Honestly, I will, because we're punching above our weight. We've got no one in the top 3s, but again, I'm not asked about that. I'm just chuffed that United are top of the league and that we're doing okay. Do you know what I mean? I'm really happy with that. But you'll see, where are Arsenal? Arsenal are below us now. Arsenal were like 14th at one point. You've got Newcastle, Stoke and Southampton in the bottom. And Burnley down there as well. So that's why I was gutted. I thought the B team would do me a favour. But it's going okay now. I think we've settled in the ship. And defensively, we've not done bad, even though we have shipped in a few goals, especially against United. we're joint 5th. So everyone's letting goals in this year, aren't they? That's not bad, that. When it comes to scoring goals, we're joint 7th with 23. United, though. United are on fire. I hope they win the league this year, because we're not going to. So if we don't ever win the league, I want it to be United every year. Financially, things are on the up, right? I've got 61 million in the bank. And I said I wasn't going to buy anyone. But sometimes you can't help it, right? Sometimes you can't help it because things get thrown in front of you. And you'll know that I am sending my scouts all over the world. My chief scout, Brian Kane, is working his tits off, right? I've dragged him out of the brothel because he's always in the bloody brothel. He's a dirty bugger. And I've got him working for a change, right? And you might play along and you might know that sometimes they'll come up with a bit of news for you. And they'll say, oh, there's this player I've been scouting. And they give you a good profile on him. We've found a couple. Someone trying to maybe sign. One we have. Mainly because when I looked at the team overall, I did think the left back was probably the weakest position. I like JB. I think he's decent. It was the Croatian I thought was going to be better than he is. He's not bad. But this player came up. He's a 20-year-old wonder kid left back and he's going to be turning up in January. He plays for Benfica. He had loads of interest. He had a minimum fee release clause of 11.25 million. Exactly what he's worth. And that's exactly what I've paid. So I am absolutely buzzing because he's a wonder kid. So he's got to have something. And he will be a massive improvement. He might be that last little piece of my young side. Well, he might be. But there's another midfielder I found. I can't help it. Another wonder kid who I'm trying to get, and I think we'll get him by the end of the year. He's only 18, plays for Cologne. But I'm going to save that one. I'm going to tease you with that. If we get him, I'll show him you. And remember, I said I'm going to give the under-23s the Carabao Cup. I didn't expect to get that far in it because it's quite a tough one. It's all league teams. You don't get any lower level teams, do you? And we drew West Ham straight away, and I thought, do you know what? I'll give them a go. I'm going to stick with what I said. And they beat West Ham 2-1. I think that's a proper West Ham team as well. My under-23s. Lee Carey, you legend, got man of the match. But you'll see Gonzalez played. Younger he's a good player. Younger. Renner's played. Havenhand played on the wing, even though he's a striker, because Jamie Hollingworth is a good striker as well. So, you know, I've nicked the under-23 team, and it did me really proud here and got through to the next round and beat Everton 2-1. Everton, my under-23s. Proper proud of this. This is amazing to me. It's like winning something really special, even though it's not the 4th round at League Cup. But come on! Bezic and Kano got on the score sheet, so I was buzzing with that. Kano was getting a bit of fitness. But do you know what? Super proud. I'm into the next round. And it's going to be against Chelsea. Hopefully Chelsea power some kids. I hope they do. Because I really want them to go far in it. I don't think we can win it. That would be insane. We've done under-23 team, but they've done me proud as it is. They've done really well as it is. So if they do go out, it's fine. Now, obviously, we're in the Europa League, and when I last left you, we had another qualifiers to go, another qualifying round to go. And we were playing Braga, and we spanked them 4-0 at the University of Bolton Stadium. Rambo got 2, Humphreys on the score sheet, and Kano got one in the 93rd minute. We dominated them. And then went to their place, and I took a risk and B-teamed it. Give some guys a game, so I was really, really happy that we come out of it okay. And with another clean sheet. Now, I'm not going to show you any highlights from the group stages. We've got one game left and we're going to be playing that today because it's too much in it. There's some good games. We had Slavia Prague in our group, Fenerbahce, who we're going to be playing today. Awesome. At our place. And Legia, right? Polish, Turkish and Czech. I think really good clubs. And we beat them all, right? Played 5-1-5. Europe has been awesome. But it's also been awesome for something else, right? A record came up and I didn't even realise it myself. Look at that. Against 0. And look at this. Look at the entire history of our Europa League campaign so far with all them qualifiers. We've not conceded in Europe yet. How freaking awesome is that? How good's that? And this is what popped up. Denton Villa set for new Europa League clean sheet milestone. The Jolly Arts have gone 11 matches without conceding, and should their impressive defensive performance continue, they will break the Europa League record for consecutive clean sheets and seal their very deserved place in history. The existing record is also 11, meaning just one more game will get them the record. So this live com today, we're already through, and no, but I'm putting out the best team because that is a record that we could be super proud of, and I want to try and freaking do it and hopefully put on a good game for you. Right then, like I mentioned at the start, I had some news about my assistant manager. Jamie Cardwell is, of course, my best friend in real life. We've known each other a very long time. We made a video last year called I Hate Football Manager because he hates the game We went head to head and he beat me. We're going to be making I Hate Football Manager 2 Boo's Revenge next week, so it should be out at some point next week. So obviously I made him my assistant this year so we could have a bit of fun. And I've been meaning to get him round to do an interview for ages. And the last episode, I finally got him round. If you've seen the episode, you'll know, right? And we had a laugh about him, joking that he's stuck here. I start playing this game. Guess what happens? Well, you can see for yourself, can't you? He's only gone on left. I mean, what? He's gone to Luton, who are third from the bottom, so they're fighting for relegation in the Championship. They're hoping this man can do it. But when I set him up, I set it up to hopefully keep him. He wants to be an assistant manager, not really a manager. His long-term career plan is to be an assistant manager for Denton Villa. I never thought he'd leave, but they quadrupled his wages. I couldn't offer that much. I tried to talk to him, he wouldn't have it. When I told him in real life, he's pissing his pants laughing. But do you know what? Things happen, don't they? He's still my friend.
Excuse me, Mr. Cardwell, can we have a quick word with you, please?
Yeah, 1 minute. Right, yeah, I'll see you later.
Yes, you did an interview with us a couple of weeks ago where you clearly stated that you would never leave Denton. What has changed?
This is the first club that's actually decided to give me an opportunity to show what I'm worth. Yeah, I spent years at that club. Yeah, most of that was me. Yeah, I did everything at that club. And secondly, Bood. Just imagine Margaret Thatcher and Adolf Hitler had a child. Yeah, that's what would come out. Yeah, trust me. I don't want to be anywhere near him. Bood, I'm going to save this team from relegation, and I'm coming after you. Yeah, and I'm going to love it when we beat you.
Well, actually, I think after that interview, he's no longer my friend. How cool would it be? Oh, joking. How cool would it be if he could get them up in the next couple of years? And before the series ends, we could have a head-to-head battle. Jolly Hatters versus the Hatters. Anyway, we move on. No one's bigger than the club. And this is our new assistant manager. I put in specific details I wanted, and 2 names popped up. One was Mikel Arteta, the other one was Phil Neville, and both very good for different reasons. Phil Neville's motivating was 20, like Jamie Cardwell's was, whereas Mikel Arteta's is only 18. But what Mikel's got is the coaching side as well. He's going to help with the attacking coaching and the tactical coaching. So, yeah, I think he's probably better than Jamie. He's been an assistant manager at City, then he went to Barnsley, then he went to Oviedo and was their caretaker boss. And then when they brought in a new gaffer, they've got rid of him, so he was out of work. So he's not cost me any compo or nothing. So I'm really, really pleased. So yeah, meet the new assistant of the Black and Yellow. A quick look at the squad arranged by average rating, and look who's at the top. One of my favourite subscribers. He's one of my patrons. Here's Joe Page. Well done, Joe. He's fighting against a really good player to get game time, but when he's getting it, he's obviously playing well. Look at that. So proud of you, Joe. You're a legend. Raven as well. You know what I mean? Raven, you are doing fantastic. Stevens, my new centre half, who I thought was going to be the one behind, but he's a ball player, so I think maybe he's suiting it a bit more. JB, Rambo. A lot of my B team players, when they're playing, are doing fantastic. It's amazing. If we check goals, who's banging the goals in for us? Josh Stevens isn't happy with the rotation, to be fair. Anyway, Hughesy has come out of nowhere and been much better. 11 goals he scored. Where's Stevens? Where is he? I can't see him. There he is. 2 goals. So, yeah, I might look for a striker, you know. For next season, I think we'll be alright this year. So, of course, we're playing Fenerbahce in today's live com. Now, I ain't got the league running, so they have no history. They've got no manager, which I find weird. And I forgot to put the kits on. I always put the Turkish kits in. That surprised me, that. No, we beat them 2-0 at their place, and I'm expecting a win today. But I thought this bit game would be great to show you, because it's European, it's a bit different. We share our first European game. But it's that record. I want to do that record. 1 game away from being history makers. Here we are with the match preview. We are, of course, the favourites because we've been brilliant in Europe, haven't we? Awesome. Now, we've achieved what the board wanted. They just wanted me to get out of the group stages and get to the second round. But I think the kind of teams you come up against here, if we meet a superstar team, a big team, that maybe have got knocked through out of the Champions League, then fair enough. But when I look at some of them names like Standard, you know what I mean, Feyenoord, Udinese, Copenhagen, we can beat a lot of these teams. We could have a really good run in Europe. Here we are with the team lineup, since it's a pretty good team out there today. I'm going to give Stevens a nod because he has got that little bit more about him. We've got Hughes is going to be on the bench anyway, so it'll be fine. Vlakovic is playing because Nads is injured. Great team there. When they're on fire, they'll beat anyone. I want this record so much. I want this record. I'm going to stay calm though. To put pressure on him or have fun? Have fun. Go have fun. I'll put pressure on him in the second half if we shit. Right, here we go. Do you know what I'm buzzed about? How many people have commented on videos saying that they can't get yellow is my colour out their head? I'm buzzing. Honestly, if that's you, I love that. I love the fact that people are at home or in the car or on the bus singing, yellow is my colour, yellow is my colour. I love Denton Villa, I don't care for no other. Yellow is my colour, yellow is my colour. I will never be seen in red, white or green. I love it. Villa, Villa. Okay, here we go. First highlight, 15 minutes in. Nice cheeky pass to Rambo, cuts it across. Don't know what was going on there. Yeah, the Journeyman hopefully will be out this weekend. I'm working all weekend, so I'm struggling with time, I'll be honest with you. Good bit of defending. Come on, boys. Right, here's Stevens. But I have got a new club. Now, people always say, go here, go there. It's not easy. Wait, it's Stevens 1-on-1. 1-0. Pick that out. Beautiful, Joshy. But you know, you can't pick. You just got to go where the jobs are. I did fancy going like Argentina or Brazil, but there wasn't any jobs. So I've gone back to Europe. But I'm in an average league with a club that's probably 4th favourite to go down. Oh, what's that, Rambo? Don't send him off, ref. Just got a yellow. A stern telling off. Right, half an hour in, and we're winning 1-0. The most important thing is the clean sheet. I'd take a draw. Well, I would have took 0-0. I just want that clean sheet. Fenerbahce with a throw in. Tuppen heads it away. What's going on, boys? What's going on? Playing nice and slowly, aren't they? Good shot. Lofted it. Well saved. Right, come on. Don't let him score. Corner ball now. Whizzing it in. Great. Go on. Tuppen. Started slowly. Really started to find his feet. Some really good passing. Scored a couple of goals. Look at him charging. He's got a bit of pace as well. Nice cross. That's a corner, innit? Defo. I was honestly, I was really worried. When we got beat off Brighton, going to that Spurs game, and then knowing we had Chelsea after that, thought we could lose 4 games on the bounce it. But I think that win against Spurs probably could be one of the most important games of the entire season, because I just think it turned it around. It happens, doesn't it, this game? No, it's only a game, but it's got so much depth to it, and I really believe in certain parts of this game, and I think that result was massive. Well, then it's half time here in Bolton, and we're winning 1-0. We've still got the clean sheet. It's exciting. Can we be record breakers? Okay. Now I might get serious. Assertive. I'm happy with the performance. Keep it up. Oh, have a bit of that. Yeah. Alright, Fenerbahce. I did get offered a job in Turkey. I've got the Turkish league on in my journeyman. But I've gone somewhere else. I'm excited for it. What was happening then? Alisson playing today because Stevens isn't fully fit. But Alisson, great defender. I like him a lot. Here's Babin, 6'5". Passes to Vlakovic, the new kid on the block. Oh, what a pass. That's what the Volantes do brilliantly. And that's what Stevens does brilliantly. Sticks the ball in the back of the net. 2-0. Denton Army, yellow is my colour. Say one thing I do notice is that we haven't got the fan base yet, have we? We can't fill this stadium. We can't fill it. Is it 30,000 seater? I think. Or is it just short of 30? But you know what? Every single one of them fans are amazing. You're amazing. And if you want to be an official fan, make sure you enter the competition. I am giving away a medium, a large, 2 extra large and 2 double XL. And if I get enough interest, I'll do another order, but not for shirts, I don't think. I don't know if anyone wants polos maybe, or jackets. You'll have to let me know. Right, let's make a change. So I made 2 changes. Filipovic's coming on the right, because Rambo had a booking. And I want to give Husey some minutes as well, because he's been fantastic. I mean, 11 goals. He's really found his feet. It's like sometimes when he goes up a level, it's like in the Championship. Do you remember when we first went up, he had an okay season. And he found his feet and he was brilliant. Maybe it's the same thing. He's come up to the Premier League. At first he's a bit, this year, brilliant. So let's see if he can get a goal for us today. Filipovic, fresh legs. Finds Tuppen, good shot, good save. When it comes to the story experiment next week, I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to be able to do it, because I'm working. I'm going to have to see what I can do, you know. I'm going to struggle. This might be one of them weeks where content is a bit light. But then I'm off, and then soon I'm off for 2 weeks, so I'm going to be pumping out. What I'll do is, if it's light this week, I'm going to make up for it in a couple of weeks. I really want this freaking record now. Here's Alisson, his centre half, charging down the left like Ryan Giggs. Now where are you, Alisson? Now we're a man down at the back. Brilliant bit of play that, mate. 1-on-1. Oh, good save, Rob Evans. Tell you what, Rob might have kept the freaking record alive. Bit of pressure now from Fenerbahce, but we're getting away. Here's Tuppen. Booms it forward, finds Hughesy. Gets past his man. Bit of pace. Bit of freaking skill. Gets past another man. Cut it across. Oh, he has. Filipovic. Can't miss. Can't freaking miss. That was class. Right, 3 minutes of extra time. Put your hands together, Denton Army. Do it for me. Positive energy. We've got seconds. We are going to be record breakers. No one's ever going to beat that either. We are the holders of the most clean sheets ever in the history of ever. We're awesome. You're awesome. We're all awesome together. I've had to go on a day, and I was a bit pissed off initially because I was thinking, why have we got no news about it? But it's come to us the next day. Denton Villa's 12 games without conceding from Thursday the 23rd of July to now is a new Europa League record. Take a freaking bow. Now, going into the next episode, I'm not sure what I want to do. I might just see what kind of feedback I get from you guys. I know not a lot of people comment on this, but if you go for it. Let me know what you think. Do you want to come back for one of these games around here? United, Middlesbrough, something like that? Or do you fancy European night? Maybe do the second leg. That could be quite fun. No idea who it is, but it still could be quite fun. Let me know in the comments. Well, there you go. That is the end of another episode with the black and yellow. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button. Remember, if you want to win a shirt, go and watch the last episode. Find out how to enter. Make sure you enter on that episode, not this one. Just that episode. Do not enter the competition on this one, please, or you won't be in it. Just makes it easy for me if it's all on one episode. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, smash the like button. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Go check out all my other content. If you want to help the channel, you can pledge to my Patreon. You'll find a link to that down below in the description. Like I said, hopefully videos will be normal, but I'm not 100% sure what's going to be happening just because I'm working so much. But I'm off soon, so like I said, I will make up for it. I love you. You've been great support to me. The channel's doing brilliantly. And I really do, honestly, really do appreciate it. So thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this. You've been amazing. I've been Bood. I'll see you next time.